Alright, there we go. What's up, everybody? This is Greazy. I doing something different but good. You know, an oldie but goodie. The Witcher 3. I just got the complete edition. I've never played the expansions on this game. I have played the regular standard Witcher 3. And for some reason, I don't have my saved data, so I'm gonna have to start all over.
I see you.
What's up? First in the chat.
Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to
My
the
son,
mountains.
Dragon Soul 99.
He bites and bites away. Men of the north,
What's up, twin?
you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you. So
Playing some Witcher 3, man.
to the gods. And
I
yet
have to
you
start
do not
over, so I
beg.
figured, you know, why not
You do not
broadcast it?
kneel to dust your heads with
So,
ash.
I love this
Instead
game,
you
though.
wail, why have
This game
the
is
gods
awesome.
forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres.
The conjunction
The
of the
gods allowed unholy
spheres.
forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and
Really?
wealth.
All you've been hearing is cop sirens? What's been going down around there?
The unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil.
So you've been hearing cop sirens.
Long extinguished.
Must be something pretty deep around where you...
Yes. Their numbers have dwindled.
Is it on a consistent, or is it just every once in a while? Or is it just going to one location, you think, or what?
They shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins.
Look at him.
Forget the terrors,
Kind of like
the
Skeletor.
scourges from beyond our world. The wild
Skeletor?
hunt rides the sky with every full
Man.
moon.
That would be badass if that was Skeletor, though.
Into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second.
It's every 5 minutes, damn.
Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite.
Hope ain't no zombie apocalypse around there, man.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe.
I really hope that there's no zombie apocalypse, because you're not too far from me. And if it is a zombie apocalypse, that means they're not too far from me. Time to get the straps ready. I'm going to new game. Oh, actually, I'm going to continue because I'm at the very, 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 very beginning. Like, literally, the very beginning. Yeah, I see you working with, that one brownish, goldish looking car. I don't know the name of it. But you was doing a lot of drifting. And then I seen you drive that, that grayish looking old school car. I think you was doing, drag racing on that. And man, that thing was going fast. That car was going fast as crap. Alright. Here's Geralt. Okay. Find the key. I used to. That's not the key. But there go Jennifer.
See, I thought Siri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Let's see. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, better go see Siri.
Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
That's a man with words. The fire. I can do something with this fire. I forgot what it was. I don't want to put it out. I'm gonna let it burn. Got the key. Oh, before I go, I'd like to check out this view.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Oh, I always like coming out here and looking at the view. Really good. Damn, 1206 horsepower truck. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't right now. And you call it a Subi. Yeah, sleeping on the job.
Nature's fast asleep. Siri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory. What? Time to wake up, Master.
Time to wake up, man.
These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. If she wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
I'm gonna be spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become wise. I'll see you below.
Uh-oh. Ciri needs to understand that.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
You're not in this circus, pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
Enough. Get down.
What do you think?
Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his
A
instructions.
strigger.
Unwise.
I feel anyone more than a
Oh,
strigger.
yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
See, one of the reasons why I like this game is because you get so involved into the story. If you play it, you know, you play it, it's really good. I won't do it again. I'm gonna go better than that.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Man, I forgot about this part. Alright, let's do it.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Oh, I didn't know it was supposed to go up. I gotta beat you. Oh, circle.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
I don't know if I'm going the right way or not.
I said
Oh,
you weren't
shit.
allowed to do it.
Come on, come up there before she comes. Man. Well, I didn't make that. I'll try to beat a little girl. I'll try to beat a little girl. That's what I get for showing off. First death of the game.
Beat you to the bottom.
Suicide.
Maybe if you fall.
Oh, come on, use a ladder.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
You said we weren't allowed to do that.
I said you weren't allowed to do it.
I got it this time. I thought I could take that jump. I guess I couldn't. I wonder if I'd have let her win. I never let her win.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
Ooh.
So you did, with the check. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Won't weasel out of this. Could have said you did exercise while. What's that?
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with a dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
Ciri with the dummy.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's start with fundamentals. Begin combat. Early. Yeah, let's
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Alright.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Alright. Let's just select target R3. Oh, I was pressing the wrong one.
Tomfoolery! Enough! Strong strikes now. Get all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. For this shit. Done.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
This'll be quick and painful.
Okay.
Think I'm training Ciri to parry.
Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angry.
What am I supposed to carry?
Had enough?
Come on.
Pretend now, live later.
There we
Riposte.
go.
Strike! Counter strike!
Yeah, this is a good game. I like it. You're right. An old game, but still an oldie but goodie. Damn, I can't believe I missed that one. Come on.
Now, young lady,
There you go.
bring the day to a close. We'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with one.
Okay.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt.
Yeah.
I want to see sparks fly.
Had enough?
See? Hard, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri?
Oh.
Hard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. No. Axie can really muddle your mind.
You can really muddle your mind. Yeah, this is how. Yeah, the CD Projekt Red, man. Alright, what's next?
See this, Ciri? Couldn't if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry,
Yeah, I
Siri.
just got this for 19 bucks, the complete edition with all the DLCs for it. I never played the DLCs.
Fine. Enough. Continue training yourself.
Oh shit, I'm tripping.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, stop the train. There we go. Yeah, I haven't even played the DLCs yet. That's why I went and got this. I played the base game, but I'm starting all over. But I've never played Blood and Wine and the other one, so I'm gonna get her done.
Down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all
Yeah,
the
this is
swords
one of my
again.
favorite role-playing games. Mass Effect Trilogy is my #1 favorite. And then I would have to say The Witcher, this game here.
Siri?
With this playthrough, I'm gonna try to do
Find every last
most of the things different. Like, I remember a lot of the questions I've answered and stuff I said on my first playthrough. So I'm gonna try to do the opposite on this one, just to see if there's a different outcome. Damn, 50 hours, huh?
Vesemir.
50 hours. That's what I'm talking about.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. Yeah, I figured so. That's why I didn't want to jump straight into the Blood and Wine and the other one. I just want to go straight through it again, and then I'm going to hit up the DLCs.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Gone some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seems so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
He said true to life.
You'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I trained kids who were faster,
You
stronger.
played through it again and loved it.
None had her character. Didn't end well, did it?
Yeah, this will be my second playthrough.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Siri.
It sucks that I gotta get all my gear and everything back.
It was
Yeah,
just
1999 for the whole thing.
Be downing soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground.
Yeah, $19, man.
Follow our trail, so
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
you were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon.
I'll get to that level 32 real soon. I mean, I know the ins and outs of the game, you know,
What's
so
this postscript?
even though I gotta start at the bottom again, get all my weapons back, get everything back the way I liked before.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's
Well, that's
fresh.
cool because I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush into that anyway. So,
Could be
yeah,
muddled
level
there.
32 sounds about right.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters. Now this is the real monster hunter.
Show me what you got.
Oh, come on. There goes his head. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking medical leaves. Oh yeah.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No.
Yeah, that's the only.
Rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Let's see.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
No, put that back. Put that back.
Giddy up.
No. There we go. I'm getting the feel back.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The northern realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that.
Yeah, I know I'm going to enjoy it. I always enjoy playing this game.
Keeps us going.
The only thing I regret is not getting the DLCs earlier when they first came out. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go down here and
Take it
kick some
easy.
butt. Whoa. That thing had one hell of a Alright, just checking. There's nothing there.
Move it. Come on.
Uh-oh. The horse is stamina. Oh yeah, I forgot all about the horse races on here. The fights.
We going? Help me! Help!
Damn, griffins. Man, they did a good job with this game. I love CD Projekt Red. Hey, that's my horse. I'm coming to get that. That's mine.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Look like you still listen to the Beatles.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Yeah, I love Skyrim too. That's... See, with this game, this is story driven. The story on The Witcher is what drives me, because I became involved with the characters, and I wanted to see what happened. Skyrim is more of like an adventure, an exploration type. The story on Skyrim, to me, is really not as moving and as deep as this, but the exploration in Skyrim, I mean, you can always find something new. I don't care how long you play that game. There's always somewhere new to find in Skyrim. So if you're the explorer type, just want to go and explore and find new stuff, loot boxes that just haven't been found yet, then yeah, Skyrim is the one to go to. But if you want a good story to follow and see what happens next, just go with the story, then this right here, this is a good one. Yeah, exactly. The story is fantastic. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to save money to get my VR right now. Hopefully I can have it in about a month if everything goes right. Hopefully. Okay. You don't owe us.
You don't owe us anything.
That's a freebie.
We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah, a woman.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
He said, I want something to drink. Right. Over 250 awards. They got like nothing but perfect 10s when they came out.
So,
Always gotta get the front.
Griffin this close to the village. Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere.
like that
stench of
view.
Blood, burnt flesh. Perhaps monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn it.
Alright. I notice boards.
Come on.
I gotta get that. Oh, I gotta play that Gwent game thing. I was never really good at that. Yeah, I know. I had to stop and look at it when I was on that horse.
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms with Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Better watch out for Gerald, boy.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
Or Gerald.
No need. We're used to it.
I always say Gerald, I don't know why.
Folk are
What is
jumping
Geralt?
here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Yeah, especially when they got the Skyrim VR out, and that Skyrim VR is doing pretty damn well, I hear. So I can't wait to try that one out. Damn, the Blood and Wine critics said it should have been Witcher 4. Is it that long? It can actually be considered as another sequel? Damn, because it's that big.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries. Might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah. Especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folks from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Yeah, I played like Bethesda games, Ubisoft. I even still play EA games. I play them all, man. If you put out a good game that I like, I play it. You know, I usually don't go with critics say, like what critics always give some games bad reviews, you know. I think it's up to you to decide if the game is good or bad. So there's a lot of games that got, like Star Wars Battlefront 2, that was a very bad review because of the loot crate system. I still had fun playing it, so it didn't bother me none. I enjoyed it. I still do. So yeah, I played all these game company games, but Bethesda makes some damn great games. CD Projekt Red. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what that one is. don't think I got a game company that I absolutely hate. But I don't know. Everyone put out some good games, you know, like Rockstar. That's a good one. I don't know what I'm doing. There's a contract on the Griffin.
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. As soon as a beast appeared to nest nearby, the alderman would
Naughty
start
Dog is
collection
good too.
or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first.
BioWare.
Seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame.
Oh,
We
Elder
might have
Scrolls
done something,
Online.
Not for free.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, so I like the regular Skyrim. The regular Skyrim I think is better than the Elder Scrolls Online. And I'm not taking anything away from Elder Scrolls Online. I think that's still a good game. But I think Skyrim is just better. Yeah, Square Enix is always good. Now, The Last of Us, I like The Last of Us, but to me, how I judge a game most of the time is it's the replay value of the game. If a game replay value is high for me, then I'm gonna pretty much label that game a great game. The Last of Us, even though to me it was too slow, it was a slow-paced game. I beat it. I got to the end, but I didn't want to replay it to go do all the other things I didn't do before in the first run through. The replay value of that game for me was not that high. So The Last of Us was a good game, but it was just kind of slow. It was just kind of slow.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Okay, I remember this stuff. Yeah, I know you like The Crew. That big ass open world game. That's a huge map that game is. I need something that's gonna. It'll give me something to eat. How much money do I got? $250. And how much is this? 42 bucks? Damn. I'll take 5 for 25. Might need it. Damn, that bread is a lot of money. I'll just work with what I got.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah, I just got a couple of apples for now. I'm not gonna spend too much money yet. I need to get me some better armor and some better swords.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Yeah, well, that just can't be helped.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
That just can't be helped. We're gonna be
Looking for
noticed.
someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
He said, "For your breath sours my beer." Uh-oh, I'm about to go Luke Skywalker on him.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people!
Yeah, a lot of games look better on the PC.
And I'll take
I
your
give the
tongue if you
PC
don't
that.
shut up.
But I'd rather stick with consoles because there's PCs, it's just too much you gotta buy just to get these good graphics, you know, just to keep the good graphics. And then when another game comes out 2 or 3 months, 6 months later, you gotta upgrade that graphics card to that capability, most likely. So, I mean, even though the PC does look better and the graphics are better, the engine is more powerful, there's a lot more things you could do on a PC because of the information it can hold. It's just a lot that comes with it, you know, which makes me not a PC gamer. And then what happens if your computer gets a virus? You won't even be able to play your game, you know? I don't know, man. That's just how I feel about PC. That's why I don't get PC games, because you just gotta always add to it. Just always upgrade it at a good rate.
There are 4 factions. 4?
I always gotta
Factions,
upgrade the
teams,
PC.
suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each...
That's why I'm
What a waste of time.
future-proofing
The Earth
my
will revolve
PC.
around the sun before you
Future-proofing.
comprehend these
What's that like? Getting all the upgrades and stuff now, or making it to a way where you don't have to get the
assistant
upgrades.
Professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Poppycock. Yeah, that's kind of how I am.
What's that about?
I like consoles. I'm more of a console guy. But I get my stuff digitally now. I don't really.
Follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
Oh yeah, so you buying all the top of the line parts and building it yourself.
No, facts interest me, not fair.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with consoles because just pop in the disc, go, you know, updates, it's all digital. But I get most of my games digital anyway. I don't really do the disc no more. I just get them digital. Try to build up my library. Okay, war make it okay, yeah.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it.
Yeah, the PS Pro. Yeah, I'm not even going to get the PS Pro because the PS5 is going to be out in 2 years, in 2020. So I'm not going to upgrade to the PS Pro. I'm not going to do that right now. But then again, then you also right too, because the PC, it just got too much upgrades involved in it all the time. It's upgrade this, upgrade that, upgrade this performance chip, upgrade that. It just, wow. It's just a lot involved with PC gaming.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Yeah, but I kind of believe it'll be out in around 2020. If you go and look at the PlayStation cycle since the first, they come out like every 6 to 8 years. The PlayStation 2 came out 6 years after the PlayStation 1. The PlayStation 3 came out 6 to 8 years after the PlayStation 2. PlayStation 4 came out 6 to 8 years after the PlayStation 3. And right now, 2020 will be approaching the PlayStation 4 6th year. And according to how the cycle goes, I think it will be out around 2020. Give or take a year. Maybe 2021, but around 2020.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope. But it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
I like that.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world.
PlayStation 2 was
Are you familiar with
the best out of all that.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Out of all those games, PlayStation 2 was one of my favorite systems ever. PlayStation 2, yeah, that was the longest selling, and I think one of the most selling. I know it had a crap load of games. It had a big freaking library. PS2, I had a lot of fun times with the PS2. PS2 was some good times, man. Classic system. Classic. Love it. One of my favorite systems. I don't want to play Gwent.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Looking for a woman.
Actually, you're right. Consoles aren't going to last too much longer.
And not just any woman.
Everything is going to be kind of like digital, like the cloud or something like that. I've been hearing a lot about that. Instead of getting a console, you're just going to buy some kind of device. Like if it was a PlayStation device, you'll have access to all of its games in some kind of a network, where it's not a console. It's just you're connected to their actual big giant network of nothing but games. All games, you know, from PS1 to the current PS5 when that comes out, to everything. But I heard that's the way they're going to be going. I mean, if you look at it, a lot of stuff is going into the cloud formation type thing. Your save, everything is going to the cloud. And I heard that's the direction that a lot of people is going on the next, after this next, like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox 2 or whatever they're going to call the Xbox. After that one, I think that'll be the last actual console. I think after that is going to be that big giant network type thing. Kind of like Skynet. Cyberdyne and Skynet. And the next thing you know, you got people coming back from the future talking about they're looking for Sarah Connor and shit. And then we got robots and shit we gotta stop. Oh, it's gonna be good times. Fine, I have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. Once I hear something, I never forget. Come help.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question.
Yeah, I don't think Sony's gonna drop PlayStation. They might not make it into a console. They might make it into a different form, but they won't drop the name PlayStation. It makes them too much money. It makes them too much money for them just to drop it. Especially, I don't even think they're gonna drop it in the console form, because there's millions and millions of gamers who prefer their consoles, and I'm one of them. So they'll be risk losing a lot. They'll be they risk losing millions and millions of dollars if they ever decide to drop the consoles and go back to making PCs. I don't think that's a very smart business move on Sony's part if they decide to do that.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
All they gotta do is just strengthen up their service if that's the case. But they may be losing money, but they'll lose way more if they drop the name PlayStation, or if they drop it as a whole. And a lot of their shareholders, pretty sure, won't let that happen. Too much money invested in it. Yeah, because not everyone play video games, but a lot more people watch TV. So I could see them making more money off of TV instead of the actual PlayStation, because not everyone is a gamer. But you can guarantee there's a TV in every home in America, more than there is a game system in every home in America. So yeah, I can see them making more money off of TVs, because everyone needs a TV. But not everyone has a game, so yeah, I can see that. Let's go with back
I
off.
haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. No, you've done nothing.
Paulson's working witchcraft. Get him!
Well, that's just my opinion on how things are.
Nice meeting you.
That's just my opinion. I don't know, but it just don't make sense for them to do that. Your game state will automatically save when you reach certain. Alright. I like to save anyway. I always save the game. See, that's crazy how they lose the money in the UK, but
Kings do the title.
Durban now. D-E-R-B-A.
Ah,
Hey now.
good world. I'm not gonna call my horse. This has been going on for an hour. Everyone, I think I'm gonna leave it around here. I'm gonna save the game right here, matter of fact. I try not to make my videos longer than an hour. At least an hour and a half, you know, something like that. But I'm gonna leave it right here. Right here. There we go. And I will be back with some more Witcher 3, probably in another couple hours or so. It doesn't help that PlayStation everything that has a motherboard. Pretty much Microsoft. PlayStation is worth a lot of money to Sony. Well, they're all connected. PlayStation and Microsoft. They need each other. They both of them make each other better in that type of thing. And you're right about the motherboard part, but then you also right about PlayStation is worth a lot of money. If PlayStation was to sell it, if Sony was to sell PlayStation, they're going to get a pretty damn good price for it. So even if, you know, they decide to keep it, they still going to make money. If they decide to sell it, they're going to make money off the sale. I mean, I don't know how they're going to do things, but I know Sony isn't going nowhere. They're always going to be here. They're going to be here. Microsoft isn't going nowhere. They're always going to be here. But everyone, I'm going to call it at this. Thanks for watching, Twin. Thanks for dropping by. Paraphernalia, thank you for dropping by and saying what's up. Until then, or until next time, this is Greazy.